Hello and welcome to Mad Games Tycoon, a game that is a tycoon game where you develop games for the good old video game industry and other gaming accessories. Anyway, because I clearly have the greatest taste in video games, I feel I am qualified to make valuable decisions and input into the video gaming industry, which I feel will be easiest to do through this game, clearly. So, naturally, it's just a tycoon game, so we maybe build some stuff, develop some games, and, have a good old time. But I am mostly focused on maybe more dong smashing games, because I really just want to blow everyone's dong off. It's just going to be so quality. And we also represent the skeletal, for he gives us good calcium. Anyway, let's just hop right into things to see what the fuck we're doing. I played the tutorial, which means I am qualified also to, build an office. So, we gotta have a place for development, right? That's usually how that works. You just need a small 4x3 room, of course, with a door in it. And there you go. That's how you make an office, baby. Step 1 complete. Now let's put a fucking desk in there. And this will be what my room looks like. A desk in a tiny room. Who needs plants or anything, right? God. Anyway, do we want anything else? We might as well have a fucking, maybe a miscellaneous... what should I give him? I feel kind of rude just leaving him in an empty room to slave away all of his time like a real programmer. So we'll put in a picture of, I don't know, some house that looks out of World of Warcraft that's glowing. I don't know. Whatever. Get in there. Alright, was that worth the money? Hell yes. Anyway, what we do in this game, we gotta throw our character that I made pre this video, Dick Fuck, and he will go get in this office, for this is now your office. And we'll start by developing a game, because what else can you do? In a tycoon game, you gotta progress, you gotta get from 0 to hero quite quickly. Because, while we were given $100,000 by convincing my parents to give it to me or something, I don't know, but wouldn't that be nice if you had $100,000 to develop games? Oh, but here we go. Gotta spend it wisely. Alright, what should we call our new game? Maybe we should... I'm going to title it off the thing that I recently saw, which was the live-action version of recently... My Sister Was Unusual. Oh, God. I can't spell today. It's too late at night. Anyway, recently My Sister Is Unusual. It is a retail game, obviously. Oh man, the MMO version of about 10% lesbian porn, the movie. We can only do games... We're just B developers. The day when we get to be AAA developers. Right, guys? Now, is anime turned into a movie that was trash, and I don't know why I watched it, but was mostly lesbian porn for children, teenagers, adults, seniors, or all ages? I'm really feeling like that movie was for all ages, especially the uncensored vaginas, alright? Select a topic. Now, you're given a set of 3 random topics. Now, what mostly represents recently My Sister Is Unusual? Well, I would say it's mostly about toys and wizards. Toys because, well, they never used any toys, did they? Just ghost porn. What the fuck did I want? Okay. And you also, since I started this game in 1980, the classic year of month 1, week 1 in 1980, we have to choose from these 3 fucking game types to put on my good old desktop PC. I'm really feeling like it's more of a skill game. Plus, skill games are in, right? Or was that arcade games? I think I might have put that wrong. Yeah, arcade's more popular. Alright, it's an arcade game now. Congratulations. We also don't have an engine yet. Alright, select platform, personal computer, because we have no other choices yet. Okay. Now, we gotta make some other important decisions into our game. Like, you gotta use these slider bars here to decide on which two is better. Now, graphics or gameplay? Definitely graphics for this one. Because there was no gameplay. Story? What story? 2 hours, though? That's longer than your average lesbian porn. Alright, functions or atmosphere? I don't know. We're keeping that in the middle. Beginner friendly or game depth? You know, there wasn't a whole lot of depth to it. Casual gamer or core gamer? We're leaving that in the middle, because I don't fucking know. We have any letters? No one loves us, naturally. Completed game reports? We're shit. Yep, alright, next one. Oh, yeah, now how much priority do we want to put in this shit? Do we make this game for the Japanese? I think we make this game for the Japanese as well as the Americans. Not that I speak any Japanese, but I'm pretty sure those subtitles were 100% wrong. Because many of those words were not real. Graphics. Technology. Sound. The squishing noises were poor quality. Gameplay? What gameplay? Graphics, though, and technology. Get up in that bitch. Alright. Yeah, it clearly is an ASCII text. You know, because nothing like lesbian porn. Well, ASCII text just really screams lesbian porn. And speaker sound. Okay. Bank, we don't need a loan yet, and we will develop this game. We're on our way to developing our first piece of shit. Oh, man. Much like Game Dev Tycoon, your first game start out real trash, and by real trash, I mean like hot, almost as trash as that movie was. We got a few bugs. Oh, look at how much we put into that graphics. Yeah, let's publish that bitch. We got records for all these, just a few bugs. Much like the crabs all the actors got, or actresses, excuse me. Whew. Maybe. Find publisher? So we can get some that give us the most share, the most money out of this deal. Apparently there's not a lot of publishers that want to get invested into my Japanese lesbian porn arcade game. Crazy, right? It's also about toys and wizards. We can also go for the ones that have more market rates, which is they're all equal, relation, all equal, or fan base. We're definitely looking for some with the arcade games, and those are none of them. So I guess we're going strictly for money, because we're a whore. Pandai, how are you doing? Definitely not a real company. Oh, well, at least we're +1 with toys, if you catch my drift. Anyway. No games of the same genre. Weird, right? Arcade and toys. Crazy that nobody's thought of that one before. Your first game was completed, you now build the research area. Yo, we will do that for sure. Let's see, what'd they give recently? My sister was unusual. Oh, my god, look at that graphics score though. 95%, IGN, 8 out of 8. Apparently it went down a percent, 34%. The graphics are great. They're the best I've seen in some time. It's really the font I used in the ASCII text. Shh. The sound is below average. Beep, boop, oh. I can't even replicate the amount of Japanese screech moaning that they did. Hopefully, they will do better next time. The controls are just a little too complicated. However, the game is playable. What? The gameplay is just terrible. They really should have improved this. This game is a train wreck. It's not even worth a look. That about sums my review up. Alright, so that took a month of our time. Now up here we'll be tracking our sales and our overall profit, since we did spend $28,000 into this piece of garbage. But while you're here, we might as well get some of that dank research. There we go. Build up. Nope, don't build a room. You know what? Who needs a room? Who needs to be able to put down a room when you just scroll it? Am I right? Just hit the check mark. And then place the door. Alright, we also need a desk, if I remember correctly, in this room. Boop. Alright. So now we can research. But you know what? While we research, we're going to hire somebody. Now, clearly, I don't give a shit about their skill or pay or whatever the fuck. I only care about their names. So, Steinberg. Oh, Zulakao. Is that Polish? I don't know. Zulakao? Pitt Somer. Also, have you noticed how freaky these people look? Okay, now this guy's the only dude to wear a suit to the interview. I mean, I know we're programmers and all, but seriously, you can't just go to an interview in jeans and a polo shirt, guys. Jeez. This guy also might be 80 years old. You know, this guy looks like he would be on Big Brother. You know, I don't know who to hire. But this guy is rocking the salmon shirt, so you're hired, dude. I hire based off bullshit. Welcome. No, we do not need neither hire. Nope. Okay, so we will now be having enough people to research both genres, topics, features, everything. We're gonna research and produce games. We should automatically research some topics, though. But is there anything of these 100 and some topics that would fit some more bullshit? Not that. Maybe in the future, the far future, we'll make a sequel to Recently My Sister Was Unusual, the movie. But not today. And that's why we're researching frogs. I don't know, maybe I can make a frog wizard game. That sounds like fun. We're almost out of money, and that's a little scary, but we can always go to the bank, because I haven't ruined my credit score yet. Anyway, game number 2. Topic? Gangster Wizards sounds fucking rad. Holy shit. Well, would it be Wizard Gangsters or Gangster Wizards? I'm thinking, like, would it be Harry Potter if everybody was in a gang, or would it be fucking The Godfather if they were all wizards? And I'm thinking The Godfather if they were all wizards. I've never been much of a Harry Potter fan. Too bad. I don't know shit. What should we call it, though? Oh man, I don't know. The Magic Thug Life or something? The thug it's gotta be something about the thug life, because they're living the thug life. But it is 1980. I don't know. You know what? That's good enough. Who cares about titles? They're not important. Target audience? Now, who's our target audience for this one? Children. No, we'll do all ages. Well, not seniors. That's Leisure Suit Larry. Okay, main genre. You know, I can't say I know what the genre of gangster wizards are. It's probably not puzzle. That's why we're making it puzzle. Alright, get in there. We don't have an engine still. Hop on in. Platform, personal computer. Alright, the important decisions again. There's probably a fair amount of gameplay. Not all the gameplay. We'll do about there. Story or game length? Not a lot of... Well, who doesn't want a story about the Godfather if they were wizards? I want that. I really want that. Anyway, hemisphere functions. Oh, in the middle. We'll just shove that all in the middle. Alright, sounds good. Well, they were disappointed by our lack of sound and gameplay last time, so we'll balance that out just a tiny bit. We'll also not make this one in Japanese. That might help. You know, we may be saving a little resources by making it in a language we speak. It might help. Alright, that's all we got. Alright, we Gucci. Now we just full speed it up and see what happens. We go bankrupt. That's what fucking happens. Oof. Can we make some of this cash back, please? Recently, my sister was. What happened? There's beeping. There's scary. Is that the bugs going up? We have 3 bugs, but the game's done. Magic Thug Life, the game of tic-tac-toe. Fuck yeah. I want my Connect 4, but it's about thugs and wizards. Alright, the work on this game has been completed. We will publish that. I don't know. We didn't get top graphics score yet, but everything else did well. Publisher? Pandai's into puzzle games. Oh, that personal computer scores. We're gonna get so many stars. Wow, that's just kind of shocking that somebody made a game about puzzle gangsters. That may be the NES game Dick Tracy, but man, that's a puzzle game. You've released your second game. You can now buy dev kits to develop games for other platforms. Oh my god, we're so gonna make games for the Atari now. Increase your sales, you should develop games for multiple platforms. 2 platforms now available. Alright, give me those reviews. If it's less than Recently My Sister Is Unusual. Oh my god, no. Oh, that's brutal. I didn't know Magic Tic-Tac-Toe could be worse than lesbian porn. But what do I know? Clearly that's the hit seller. Was it because I made it for all ages? The graphics look really good. There isn't much to complain about. The sound is below average. Hopefully they'll do better next time. The controls are just a little too complicated. However, the game is playable. The gameplay is just terrible. They should really have improved this. A really bad game. Yeah, I would think gameplay is pretty important for Tic-Tac-Toe. Maybe. Crazy, right? Oh, we can have 4 colors. Shit, dude. That's more than 2 colors. More than 1 color, in fact. Anybody ever had that conversation? Is black and white a color? Because that's bullshit. I don't give a shit. Apparently this dude just went straight into researching pet technology. And I honestly don't care. Please cancel that research. Can we research some features? Consoles research. Oh, we can get so many bits. Too bad that's like way more money than we have. I guess we're researching colors. And what are we doing? Crying because we don't have money mostly. Good May Cry, maybe House of Anya, Airman, Kaijo Bazooie, Behind Wars. These are all just ripoffs of non-popular video games titles, right, guys? Because I know what popular is. What are we gonna make? We do have our new topic of frogs. Frogs. What goes well together? Frogs and toys? Nah, not so much. Frogs and wizards? I don't know. Frogs and gangsters? I'm a G-frog, baby. Tupac. If Tupac was a frog. And there's our title for the game. Alright, it's about frog gangsters. If Tupac was a frog. You know what? That one's for adults only. Main genre? Oh, that's probably an arcade game. And yeah, that's about all we can do here. But we can put it on 2 platforms. Too bad we're broke as fuck. Woo! Buy dev kits. We gotta make it for the Atari. Well, maybe you'd like to give me some money? How can I get the cash money? I would like. Where's bank button? Bank? Hello? Banky bank? Where you go, bank? Oh, bank. Okay, please. I need to borrow $50. Maximum. Holy shit! I can just borrow 750 grand. You know what? I'm not about that interest rate right now. We'll take out about 250k. We're back. Let's go back and be able to buy the dev kit for the Atari, because you know that won't go out of business soon. Not a chance. Atari. There we go. Copy protection. Too bad we can't do that yet. This one's all about the gameplay. I think that might be important in our Frog Wizard game. Story though, well, we'll just shove everything else in the middle because I don't know. I don't think 1980 SE computer text games are all that heavy. Graphics, we'll just, you know, our graphics have been absolutely insane recently. We'll put that down to like 10%. Gameplay should go up though. There we go. We're focusing. We're trying to make the best frog gangster game on the market. And I swear to God, if there's another game in this genre, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind that someone could be as revolutionary as me. If Tupac was a frog, hit seller of 1980 month 3. All right, but let's speed this shit up. Yeah, you know, recently my sister has unusual lost 14 grand. Oops. But how's Magic Thug Life doing? Probably worse, since it did get the worst reviews. We can get RPG's game. Why didn't we make an RPG about if Tupac was a frog? Imagine that, Final Fantasy, but if Tupac was a frog. The title's just really self-explanatory. Yeah, Magic Thug Life did just not well. Not well at all. If only, though. If only we could have Magic the Gathering Thug Edition. If Tupac was a frog, do we want to publish the game? I wish it told me how my things were, because I don't remember. Not good. No, we're gonna save on this one. Wait, what? I didn't want to publish it. Daddy? No, I don't want to delete the game either. Fuck, it's too late to continue working on it. What is that? Hey, I kind of need to share. I kind of need the money. What? The arcade frogs genre. It's so saturated. I don't get it. Who could have had this ingenious idea besides me? How's this game rated? Gameplay. Why can't I make a good game? What is going on? Why are my games so trash? Oh no. What is this? They just get worse. The graphics are okay. Next time I would like to see better. The sound is not very good. A lot more effort. The controls are lousy. It just really seems like everything went down a notch, didn't it? Bad, whatever your name was. You're the worst hire I've ever had. But I wish you wouldn't jack off at your desk when you had nothing else to do. Does this man need a toilet? I forgot about that. Maybe that would help increase productivity if he had a place to go to the bathroom. I'm just saying. Seems important. Put a door in. Put in the toilet with too wide of slots so that everyone takes a peek at your dick while you're taking a poo. Then call it a day. Toilets. Shitty toilet. Shit toilet 2000. There we go. They don't need a sink. Good luck, guys. Just wipe it off. Alright, now what do we do? We're in the hole even more. We've got no money from this game, and I think we cry. I think we cry because this guy might be the worst developer known to man. Yeah, like, really, what the fuck? You're trash. Are we trash, though? We're a little bit better. Oh, wait, no. He's researching. Why am I the one here? I'm trash. Oh, fuck. Nobody look. I'm the trash one. Okay, we're definitely just, like, swap sides, guys. You guys don't belong where you're belonging. Okay. Now you're gonna make a game, and it's gonna be a damn good game. What happened to game 4? You know what? That's not Cash Car. Is it like Cash Cab? Did they make a Cash Cab game? I would assume they would, because it's just like basic trivia shit. But the amount of cash car. No, sad story. I know that's the story of my life, isn't it? I wish you wouldn't make fun of me, game. No final, not Final Tactics. Mix effect. Yeah, these are okay, but I need to pick a. No, not that. I need to pick a topic first. I need to get some ideas flowing into the head based on the idea of what the game's gonna be about. Unfortunately, I kind of wish we had some more topics. But what's something we haven't done yet? We've done toys and wizards, right? But we haven't done toys and frogs. Is it about toy frogs or toys with frogs or frogs with toys? Ooh. Ugh. Gangsters and toys? Toy gangsters. I mean, okay, so it's like the classic 1990 movie Small Soldiers, which I also hate, but about gangsters instead of army toys. Yep, that'll work. Maybe some seniors and adults, everybody. You know what, this is for the classic everybody. We've done that every fucking game, though. This is for teenagers. You know, you gotta get a little gore in there. Not quite, you know, like, crazy Mortal Kombat gore. We aren't quite there yet in the timeline. So we'll go with, this is, we have so many goddamn arcade games. And no skill games. But skill games are down. And apparently Ice Age is up. I need to make an Ice Age arcade game. Too bad that movie hasn't come out for another 2.5 decades. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to name this Toy Gangster movie. So not Small Soldiers, but, you know, like small Capones. There we go. Next one, platform, computer, Atari. Yeah, that's all we got. Gameplay. Oh, you want me to shove this into graphics, do you? The recommended direction on our arcade toy gangsters graphics. Sure. You know what? It'll be like LA Noire. Game length. We'll put you in that. Atmosphere. Game beginner friendly. We got to get some new people into this market. It is 1980. What did we do here? We put it mostly into graphics, so we'll probably up the priority on graphics a little bit. Why don't we just shove this all back to 25%? I feel like I don't know what I'm doing well enough to be able to make an input here. But why? I clearly have all the input. Have you seen the things I put up on this channel? Oh my god. Remember when I was a fucking air traffic controller? Man, what a crazy day. And then I killed a lot of people. Don't worry about that. Alright. Let's make one more game. Here we go. Eventually we'll have 4-color support. Droika Games has released a game, Dungeons of Lore. What a bitch, am I right? You've researched your first feature, now you can develop your own engine. That seems pretty good, right? We're gonna have our own engine point. Well, we can research how to be a B+ student. Exciting. But no, I want to be able to research none of these. I want to be able to research my own. Maybe that's over here. Development report? No. Where the fuck do I make a goddamn bitch thing? I want to make a bitch thing, okay? Where the bitches at? There's no research features. I want to develop an engine, daddy. I swear I was doing it before. Oh well, it's a mystery. Anyway, we'll come back to that very fast. How's that working, you fucking lobster? Look at those arms. They're bending out of proportions. The elbows are way too far down. My god, that man is disturbing. Memory price boom, plus $100 to production cost of consoles. Ooh. Sucks for you guys. Ooh, good thing we don't develop consoles. We only develop trash. What else can we get? Whoop, he's got to go to the toilet. Thank God I put that down. Otherwise, he might be screwed. We are not participating in this event because nobody loves us. We actually have 0 fans. Wow, that's impressive. Nobody has liked our game one bit. We've released 3 so far, and they've all been garbage. Just don't participate. Oh no, if Tupac was a frog, I had such high hopes. How can Tupac be remembered if he was 10 years old at this time? But that's not important. He may have been 10, but what if he was a frog when he was 10? Blizzard Entertainment has released Heroes and Snakes. Okay. Naughty Chicken has released the game. I don't even know what that said. Plus Anaconda? Oh, who cares? We're gonna finish our game real quick. Oh, Small Capones. Release that bitch. Oh, look at that gameplay. The graphics are up. The technology's crazy. That ASCII text, you know, you just gotta really refine those lines on those letters. Find publisher. I have no idea. Congratulations, Kremlins. You'll pay me the most money. And that's all I am. A whore. More? Who's using the toys genre so much? Me? Oh, it's looking good so far. It may be better than every other game we've had, but it's still trash. Alright, the graphics look pretty good. A little polish go a long way. The sound is below average. Hopefully they'll be there next time. The controls are lousy. They should really do better. Weaknesses, maybe spend more time. You know, it has many weaknesses. Great. Maybe we'll sell more than 0 copies. Funny. Oh, well. Boy, this is just embarrassing. Did you know toilets are self-explanatory? But yeah. Well, where'd my game go? Hello? Okay, it's all lost its goddamn mind. Oh, look at that big week. Week 3, boom, straight off into the fucking stratosphere. Even though we are actually in the stratosphere. Whoever put our house up here is an asshole. Seriously, the amount of commute this guy must come into every day. Mr. Pink Lobster Arms over here, he's just gotta commute to the sky. I'm not gonna question how that works either. Huh. Well, let's see how our game sells. Maybe it'll do good. Oh, we can research sprites? Dank memes. Can we break even? Can we develop new engine? No, let's do that. Develop new engine. Anal Punisher. Number 1. Optimized for arcade games. We seem to be pretty good at that. Feature, add the 4-color support, baby. Bank, not that. And I'm keeping this engine for myself, thank you very much. You think I'm a money grubbing whore just because I've been trying to get the most cash possible? Well, you would be wrong. Work on that engine. Alright, we're just gonna see if we break even, and then we're gonna call it. Here we go. Oh my god, he's done it. He's done it. The Small Capones. What a hit seller of 1980 month 8, week 3. High five, everybody. Claps all around. Alright. Well, thank you for watching this episode of whatever the fuck this is. Mad Games Tycoon. Whoa, god, what a disaster. Anyway, I will see you next time with some more shitty game development.